What is up, my fellow household appliances? It's your boy L.Dre back with another video. And I got something super special today. So there's this company called GIK Acoustics, and they make some of the coolest looking and probably best sounding sound panels for your studio and all your soundproofing needs. Alright, so I got in contact with them and they offered to pretty much renovate my entire studio. So all the panels that I have right now are coming down and being replaced with all the stuff from GIK. And right now I'm just filming with my regular camera mic. So this is how it sounds now with all these panels in here. Let's hope it changes this studio for good and for the better. So without further ado, let's get it together. This is it. This is all the stuff we about to set up right now. As you can hear, it don't sound too good in here, but let's fix that.
2,000 years later.
I mean, hey, the only words I can say to really express how my studio looks now with these panels is exquisite, or maybe elegant. Full disclosure time, it's several days after that last clip I put on the same fit for continuity reasons, but I ran into a few hiccups installing the panels just because I'm a noob, bro. I'm not a construction guy. Like, it took a lot of effort for me to get the panels even lined up, the measurements and all that kind of stuff. So here we are. All seriousness, let's talk about acoustics for a second. The cool thing about GIK is if you're someone like me who really doesn't know the science of room acoustics, they kind of have you covered over there. If you go to their website, they have a free advice tab where you can actually talk to someone. It's basically, they give you like a little questionnaire. You tell them everything about the space, the measurements, all that kind of stuff, what kind of sound you're going for and what issues you're having. And they'll have a real person look at all the details and give you advice on exactly what kind of panels you should get, how many you need, where you should put them, and what they would do to enhance the sound of your room. So when I first went on the journey with them, I sent them the measurements of my room, and they basically told me a few things that are gonna help the most, because when I first moved in, my biggest problem was reverb and echo in here, especially because I have this huge skylight up above me. So, you know, the conditions in this room just aren't ideal, but basically everything they laid out for me has already helped me a ton. As far as just reverb and echo, one of the main things they told me is the name of the game is coverage. Get as much panels on your walls and as much empty space covered as possible. But one of the main points GIK kind of pushes out there is that the panels need to be thick. The thicker the panels, the more effective they'll be. That's one of the main differences of these panels and the panels I had before. The panels I had before that I just took down, I really just got them for aesthetics. Like, they were super tiny, super thin, and the black ones in the corner, I never even hung them up anywhere, but they were also really thin, so they weren't doing as much as they could. So the panels that they sent me, they're like 4 inches thick, and I have them on every wall. I have 3 on this wall, 2 on that wall, 1 on this wall, and 3 on that wall. So now I have so much more coverage than I did before. And another thing I wanted to tell you about, the reason why it took me so long is because I am renting this space, right? So they said something that could be super important for me is to have the big clouds on the ceiling. They actually sent me some of those, and I tried to install it even though I knew like I probably shouldn't be putting holes in my ceiling. So I did try it back there. They come with these brackets, super easy to use, but I just had a little accident with my homie when we were trying to set it up. One thing led to another, and the whole thing fell out of my ceiling, and I had a big hole in my ceiling. I could have tried again, because when I talked to GIK, they expressed how helpful it would be to have some panels on the ceiling. Honestly, I just chickened out. I don't trust myself enough. Maybe if I had a professional come and do it, it would be a whole different story. But I honestly feel like for now, these panels that I have on the wall are good enough. But if you're a handyman or you're just more careful than me, then you shouldn't have any problem setting it up. I mean, me and my homie Randall, like we didn't have no experience with this stuff. But yeah, for anybody moving into a new space or wanting to upgrade their old space, the acoustics are very important, especially if you're not using headphones all the time. It's definitely like one of the top priorities to any studio. So I would highly recommend checking out GIK because like I said, they'll literally give you the breakdown on everything you need, what you need it for, and they have a huge selection of some of the most unique panels I've ever seen, you know, because it's also about the vibes, you know what I'm saying? Like at first, I cared more about the vibes than the sound quality. That's why I had those little panels here, but now I got the best of both worlds, bro. Besides the panels, you know, there's a lot of other things that can help you with your space, you know, having a carpet, having a couch, just having more stuff in the room is all gonna like dampen the sound. But if you want the sound and the vibes on point, you know what to do. I'll leave a link to GIK in the description. Make sure you go check it out. Super simple ordering process. They also have a bunch of articles and videos literally teaching you about acoustics and everything you really need to know about it yourself too. So that's super cool. Definitely check them out. And that's about it. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button for more. And check this out, I've been learning guitar. You know what I'm saying? Yep, that's an E chord for you. I can finally say my studio is pretty much finished, but I'll still keep updating you when I get new things. I know you saw the nice modern wooden piano stand I got, so stay on the lookout if I come up with any more ideas, tips, whatever. If you have any tips on acoustics or just studio design and all that kind of stuff, leave them in the comments. We'd love to hear them. And yeah, that's it. I'm a table. Don't let anybody tell you what you can or cannot be. Thank you for watching. L.Dre out.